Good evening. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Would you please take a moment and silence your devices? Your ringtones might not be in the same key as some of the music we're doing, so we want to make sure those are silent. I want to thank our choir for all the hard work they've done. We had fewer rehearsals to get all the music ready, and I made them do the same amount of music we always do. And also we have three guest musicians guest singers I'd like to acknowledge. Hillary Trumpler, Todd DeHart, and Will Jones are singing with us. Now during this concert, you also get a chance to participate right from the very beginning and then toward the middle. But here's one thing. We've included words to the selections the choir will be singing. Those are not for sing-along. That's just if you want to follow along, because when we do Winter Bells, the words go by really fast, so if you want to follow along. And then you might also enjoy reading the text for Stars I Shall Find. It's by Sarah Teasdale. So if you will please rise in body or spirit as you are comfortable. And we're going to start with singing the verses 1 and 2 of the first Noel. Please join us in singing Angels We Have Heard on High. And please rise in body or spirit or as you're comfortable.
Sing, we sing, Music That's Dr. Leslie Downs and our amazing UU Asheville Choir. Welcome on this holy night, which is made sacred by memory, love, and our presence here together. We say welcome. I am the Reverend Dr. Audette Fulbright Fulson. I am the lead minister here at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Asheville, and I just want to say that whoever you are, wherever you are on your journey, whomever you love, however you identify, you are welcome here. I also want to give a few thank yous. We have a wonderful group of people who are going to be sharing the service with us tonight. My husband, Rob, is stepping in at the last minute on tech over there, so I'm deeply grateful to him. And I am grateful to each of you. So as Dr. Les said before, if you haven't done so or if you're just now arriving, please take a moment to silence your devices. Breathe deeply. Be present for this service of love and light. And we will begin by inviting Anna and Lucille Martin, who will share our invocation and chalice lighting.
A reading by Maureen Kaloran. No one is ever really ready for Christmas. If we were really all prepared, if every gift we had contemplated had been obtained, if every present was beautifully beribboned, if all the goodies our friends deserve were baked and cooled and stored just so, if each and every person we love was gathered for our celebration, if we never snapped at someone we care about, nor stopped short of being all that we could be, if our minds were 100% loving and our hearts were 100% generous, then they truly would be ready, and truly we would not need Christmas quite so much.
So come, Christmas, most needed of seasons. Come with the reminder that love does not depend on perfection, but on willingness to risk connection. Come into the unready manger of our hearts, that we may feel the warmth of new life.
Now let's sing together. We're going to sing our first carol of the evening, unless you've been here for the entire time when we were singing choir during the concert, but we're going to sing People Look East. The words will be right up here.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ember Fulson.
And I'm Mars Fulson.
Okay. This is the night that people gather in churches all across the world to celebrate the birth of a baby, one born over 2,000 years ago.
Like too many children today, that baby was born in impoverished circumstances, his family immigrants living under the rule of empire.
His story is one of hope, of a child who would become a source of light and wonder, wisdom and compassion for generations to come.
But every child is born into a world of wonder, filled with possibility, the chance that they too can grow to be a teacher, someone whose love changes the world.
Our story tonight is a story about Jesus, but it's also a story about you. The night Jesus was born was a night of wonder, and that hour when you were born was a time of wonder too.
On the eve of your birth, word of your coming was passed from animal to animal. The reindeer told the Arctic terns, who told the humpback whales, who told the Pacific salmon.
Who told the monarch butterflies, who told the green turtles, who told the busy garden warblers, and the marvelous news migrated worldwide.
On the day you were born, gravity's strong pull held you to the earth with a promise that you would never float away.
On the day you were born, the moon pulled on the ocean below, and wave by wave, a rising tide washed beaches clean for your footprints.
While far out at sea, clouds swelled with water drops, sailed to a shore on wind, and rained you a welcome across the earth's green lands.
While close to your skin and as high as the sky, air rushed in and blew about, invisibly protecting you and all living things on earth.
And the people sang, "Welcome to the spinning world," as they washed your tiny new hands. "Welcome to the green earth," as they washed your wet, slippery body.
And they held you close and whispered in your open, curving ear, "We are so glad you've come."
Friends, tonight, on this holy night, made holy by love and memory, remember, we are so glad you are here on this marvelous spinning globe. Be the blessing you were born to be.
And now let us sing together, Deck the Halls. And if you will, for these carols, we invite you to rise to the peak of your physical or your spiritual stature as you're willing and able to do so.
I am Bella Murphy, and this is Christmas in the Bathroom by Robert Fulghum. When Sam was 3 years old, he attended the Little School of Seattle, which met in the basement of a church and kept its general supplies in the foyer of a woman's restroom. Sam discovered this treasure trove one morning late in November. Therein was a king-size canister full of red glitter. Yes, upside down, over his head, all over the restroom, down the hall, around the corner, and into the director's office. But before anyone could mutter, "Oh my God, what a mess," Sam, 3, sang out, hands in the air, laughter on face, "You know what? You know what? There's Christmas in the bathroom." There's Christmas in the bathroom, and therein lies the message. Beauty, so said the ancients, is in the eye of the beholder, and Christmas is and ever will be found where it is looked for. Most often close by, most always very underfoot, hidden away in the cupboards of our lives, waiting to be rediscovered in a rebirth of wonder, waiting to be dumped over our hard heads like blessing oil, waiting to be scattered like red glitter on the walls and hallways of dark December. Christmas will be found in closeted memories, visions, hopes, fears, half-forgotten songs and muddled stories of a child long ago. In the story of a child named Sam, even in bathrooms, Christmas will be found by those who know how to see it. Thank you.
Let's sing "It Came Upon a Midnight Clear." We're going to sing verses 1, 2, and 4. This is from a piece called Songs of Joy by Joan D. Chittister. Christmas is a strange season. For many, when you're a child, it's a season of presents. When you're young, it's a season of parties. When you get your own home, it's a season of preparations. But when you get older, Christmas changes color drastically. Suddenly, out from behind the advertisements and the big dinners, through the haze of old carols and soft candles, we begin to see what Christmas is really all about. Christmas is about finding life where we did not expect life to be. Every year of life waxes and wanes. Every stage of life comes and goes. Every facet of life is born and then dies. Every good moment is doomed to only become a memory. Every perfect period of living slips through our fingers and disappears until Christmas comes again. Then we are called at the deepest, most subconscious, least cognizant level to begin to live again. Christmas brings us all back to the crib of life to start over, aware of what has gone before, conscious that nothing can last, but full of hope that this time finally we can learn what it takes to live well, to grow to full stature of soul and spirit, to get it right. There is a child in each of us waiting to be born again. It is to those looking for life that the figure of Jesus, a child, beckons. Christmas is for those who refuse to give up and grow merely old. For those to whom life comes newly each and every day, for those who can let yesterday go so that life can be full of new possibility always, for those who are agitated with newness, whatever their age. Life is for the living, for those in whom Christmas is a feast without finish, a celebration of the constancy of change, a call to begin once more the journey to human joy and holy meaning. And now, at this time, we're going to receive a gift of music. This congregation is made up wholly of gifts. It is supported entirely by the generosity of the friends and the members who come here. So as we receive a gift of music, we will also receive this evening's offering.
I will carry the light like a candle that shines in the night. I'll be a beacon that's burning bright. I will carry the light. I will carry the light like a candle that shines in the night. I'll
So there are those who may wonder, why do Unitarian Universalists gather together at Christmas time to celebrate the birth of Jesus? Our long history of debate, our historically skeptical eye toward the question of his unique divinity makes some doubt this practice, our own faithfulness in even attempting it. How wrong they are. We gather, as do people of faith all around the world, for a variety of meaningful reasons. We come together to celebrate the birth of a child who changed the world. We come together to light candles because we believe that together we are the light of the world. We gather together to keep faith with one another because we don't want to journey alone. We come together to sing and to hear or maybe speak a word of comfort. Whatever stories we tell to encompass these desires, that is why we come together. So this is the work of the holy season, all of this coming together. But the work of Christmas itself is something else, and the remarkable Reverend Howard Thurman shared a prayer that resonates still. To me, it's not Christmas unless we share this particular reading, and it is to me what we're doing whenever we gather to celebrate Christmas. He wrote, "When the song of the angels is stilled, when the star in the sky is gone, when the kings and the princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flock, the work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, to bring peace among the people, to make music in the heart." Now, this work requires a certain spirit, a spirit which can be found here every week at UU Asheville. It's a spirit that requires fortitude and forbearance. It's that willingness to show up again and again, even when times are tough or we're personally disappointed. It means enlarging our hearts in pursuit of a larger vision. It means to be vulnerable, something few of us like to be, but we must. We have to trust in one another, in the good intentions of the people who gather here, and to remember that what binds us is not what we believe, which may vary from person to person, but rather that we understand all the way down to our bones that we come from a common source and we share a common destiny. And so wherever we are going there together. Therefore, we gather to practice living love again and again and again. You know, in difficult days, one of the greatest human temptations is to become more controlling over those aspects of our lives where we feel safe and where we feel that we have some control. It's a natural human response to uncertainty. It also almost always works against the possibility of growth and creative, responsive, life-giving change. And this is why in anxious times, people look for an identified enemy and grow responsive to strong men. What is harder than to choose to risk more when things already seem unsteady and unsure? And yet, that's exactly what Jesus called for, what his life stood for, and what the celebrations of his birth, actually the birth of any child, still mean. It means to cherish what is vulnerable in the hopes and expectations that great things may yet come to pass. It means to invest in an extravagant hope. Who will you be this holiday season? What hopes are you nurturing in this healing darkness? What candles of love are you lighting, and which ones are we lighting together? This moment in history calls us to be vigilant, to pay attention to the things that truly matter, and to keep our eyes focused on this world which needs us. And in order to do that, to have any hope of sustaining our hearts for a long journey, we need to clasp hands and love one another without faltering. And loving like that, friends, is not easy. As a member of Gen X, which I am, many in my generation cultivated an air of ennui and cynicism to hide how lonely and frightened we have felt in a world where everything from education to housing to healthcare and, of course, the very planet itself became uncertain. But long years have shown we gain nothing from cynicism and mere critique. Instead, we grow when we place our faith in things larger than ourselves and work side by side with others. People whose difference accelerates creativity and faith, not that we'll save everything, but only faith that love and community have always been the path to salvation. And speaking of faith, our Unitarian Universalist faith, demands, just as Jesus did, that we love our neighbor as ourselves, and then asks a second question: who is my neighbor? And you already know the answer. It's everyone. People we see ourselves in, and also in the people with whom we do not identify. And this is not a faith, by the way, for people who want easy answers. Our faith demands that we never stop doing our best to love one another and to create a better world for everyone. As Thurman would say, the work of Christmas and the work of Unitarian Universalism never ends. So let us take this time of togetherness, of hope and song, of candlelight and kindness, and let it be a kindling for a fire of dedication that will last a whole year long, that each of us may find our Christmas work and do it faithfully, returning again next year to bring our gifts to the altar of humanity and hope, and our love to each other every single day. So this is my holiday wish for you, that you will find your Christmas work and tend it faithfully as only you can. Merry Christmas, and may you be blessed in the coming year. Amen. So let us sing. We're going to sing, O Come All Ye Faithful.
Joyful
A reading from the Gospel of Luke. In those days, a decree went out from Emperor Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration and was taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria. All went to their own towns to be registered. Joseph also went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to the city of David called Bethlehem, because he was descended from the house and the family of David. He went to be registered with Mary, to whom he was engaged, and who was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for her to deliver her child. And she gave birth to her firstborn son and wrapped him in bands of clothes and laid him in a manger because there was no place for them in the inn. In that region, there were shepherds living in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. Then an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, for see, I am bringing you good news of great joy for all the people. To you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign for you. You will find a child wrapped in bands of cloth and lying in a manger." And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace."
So now we come to the candle lighting part of the service, and there are a few things to tell you before we begin that, although I hope you can find your candle. There is a safe way to do this candle lighting, and safety is our watchword today. I just want to note I've been doing this for 25 plus years, and we've never had a fire. Please don't be the people who change that. We don't want that. But there are water buckets around in case somebody wants to challenge us. So the way that we're going to light the candles is very specific. I'm going to light a candle from the chalice, and then when your candle is lit, you want to keep it held straight up and down like this. That's all you want to do. That's going to minimize the drippage and burning onto your hands, because we don't all have little cups tonight. And what will happen next is your neighbor will then light their candle from yours, and we're going to show. So I light, and now my neighbor, and then holds his candle straight up and down while the neighbor comes and lights. Got it? So we're going to come through the audience here, through the congregation, and light on the end, and then your neighbor will light from you. But meanwhile, we have some other words about the music.
Yes, we're going to sing two songs that overlap. So this is how it works. The choir is going to begin, and they're going to be singing Night of Silence. And after a little while, I'm going to stand you. I'm going to let you sit while they sing, and then I'm going to, let's see if this works, I'm going to stand you while I'm playing at the same time, and then cue you in, and we'll sing the first verse of Silent Night together. And then when you get to the second verse of Silent Night, the altos and the basses are going to sing with you, but the rest of the choir is going to sing the other song at the same time. And then we'll all sing the third verse of Silent Night together after I change the key.
Shadows
Tonight, in this community, we have shared stories, sung carols, opened our hearts to the beauty of music. Tonight, we have turned to one another, lighting each other's candles in the dark. Tonight, we have dared to hear a message of hope spoken once again against the challenge of the world. It is time now to depart, to go forward into our lives and to the world. May joy be your companion, whether you are with others or alone. May love be your strength. May gift of community dwell in your heart, for here in this place, you will be welcome always, whenever you choose, whenever you need. Go in peace.